Well, it's been a little bit. I took some time off to relax and unwind after weeks of cleaning up and everything like that. So, got a bit of a suntan. Spent some time at the beach actually a couple of beaches, 3 beaches to be exact, and done some camping. So, in the time, as you notice behind me over here, I'm gonna pan the camera. So the saga with the tarp still continues. One of them got lost from California to here. I got a refund for it. Amazon still shows that it's in transit. Nobody knows. So ordered a second one, and I'm gonna show you something really interesting. The difference between a proper tarp and just a tarp. It may not make a lot of sense to you when you go and shop, but bear with me. There is something called a cut measurement to the actual tarp. So when you go to the store, for example, or like tarp place like this, and buy 30 by 40 tarp, that doesn't mean that you're gonna get a 30 by 40 tarp. It could mean that you could get a 29-foot tarp. That's called a 30. It could mean that instead of getting 40 feet, you actually get 39, for example. So, but this is a proper tarp, and number one, I ran out of bunches. I ordered, I got me extra ones at the store, and at the time when I was doing that, I thought I had enough. Apparently not. So I'm about to make a quick run. As you see, tons of ropes make this whole thing easy. Haven't particularly bled on this project. I did take a little bit of skin off my finger, which is why I started using gloves immediately after. Basically, this is really simple to do. What you do is you get a PVC pipe like so, and you get however many pieces of PVC, however long your tarp is. So in my particular case, that's 40 feet, 40 feet of PVC, connected with, this is a 3/4 inch PVC. Put connections between the pipes, which as you can see right over there. And then I zip tied every single hole to the PVC, and then I tied the ropes to the PVC. And so I stretched this out. Obviously, I don't have 30 by 40 foot space, which is a real world scenario for a lot of people. So I had to do some creative engineering. The very first thing is when I took this out of the box, I unfolded, and I just unfolded it once as it came in the box to basically see just which side I'm looking at, and it was the 30-foot side. I took a measuring tape just to be sure it was 30 feet, which doesn't go this way. So I had to drag it all the way out and then start unfolding it. And so I had basically 40 feet of by 30 feet kind of loosely put here. Then I've taken one end and basically adhered it to this side, and I've taken PVC and adhered it to the other side. At that point it was kind of sort of folded, and then with all the ropes, I've connected ropes to the PVC pipe and just started pulling like a foot at a time, really. It's a lot of tying and untying, but bear with me. That's something that you're just gonna have to do. And you just walk your length of your carport back and forth, pulling it 1 foot at a time. So it started lifting, went over that hump, eventually went over that hump. If you notice, I've actually added some pieces of carpet in that place, and also that one, because let me see if I could demonstrate this. If you notice my connections, I have screws, self-tapping screws in there. And so when I was putting it together the first time, I was drilling holes and putting self-tapping screws afterwards, and I just so happened to put screws on top of the ridge, which was a horrible idea. It should have gone on the inside from this side. I thought about re-screwing it, and then I got really lazy and really tired with all the hurricane cleanup. So I just decided to cheat and just wrap it in pieces of carpet that I was using for a different project. And basically that's what's carpet is all about up there. So, but nonetheless, I've draped this, pushed this all the way down, started going all the way down the seam, and then I ran into somewhat of a this is why I began this talk by talking about a proper cut length tarp. This is a proper 30 feet by 40 feet. And so as you see, it's actually looping over here. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be dropping this bar down to fall under its own weight to basically provide tension to this, and then retighten the screws and everything. That, and I'll be making a run for extra bungee cords. And then after I'm done with bungees, I always double up with my zip ties, basically putting them through the same tarp holes, and that's kind of sort of it.